Chris Jericho coming back, AJ winning the Divas title back, WWE Network showing a CM Punk documentary? Huh? Or tonight on Raw, that Sting commercial. And you're going to have some people saying, oh, well, it was only for WWE 2K15. Who cares? I care because it was just epic. I love that commercial. Anyways, it's been far too long since I've done a WWE-related wrestling video, so I thought, what better way to come back with a predictions video for WWE BattleGround, which is live in this Sunday on the WWE Network. So let's get right into my predictions. Kickoff match. On the pre-show, we have Naomi versus Cameron. The Funkadactyls have officially broken up. In some ways, it's thank God. In other ways, I don't know how much I'm actually looking forward to this match just because I don't care for Cameron as a wrestler. Sure, she's slightly better than Eva Marie, but that's not saying much. As far as who I think is going to win, Naomi needs to win, better win, and I think will win. On to the actual event, though. We have the vacated WWE Intercontinental Championship. It's a Battle Royal, and we have a lot of people in this. I'm not going to go through each and every single superstar, but some of the favorites are The Miz, who got a pretty huge win tonight over Sheamus. Sheamus himself, who I could see winning only in the sense that he wants to unify the U.S. and the Intercontinental title. And I could see WWE wanting to do that because at this rate, why not? Do we really need two mid-card titles anymore? RVD's in there, and yeah, he's sort of been on a losing streak the last couple months, but it would be cool to just see him win one last title before he has to check out again. Damien Sandow, where I know some of you will laugh at the idea of Sandow winning the Intercontinental title, but look, he's been so entertaining the last few months, dressing up like different characters. I know it's a complete downgrade from a year ago when he was Mr. Money in the Bank, but I hope that there is a payoff to this for the guy. He's too good to just be wasted and eventually released. But then you have Dolph Ziggler, another guy who could really use an IC title win. Or what about Bo Dallas? When he somehow got that victory over the Great Khali tonight, I said to myself, wait, he's undefeated. What if WWE tries to continue that undefeated streak by having him win the title in the Battle Royal? But I'm going to say that Cesaro wins. Even though it was weird to see him without Paul Heyman tonight. And then the announcers just pulled this rumor out of their ass. Oh, Paul Heyman quit. Or Paul Heyman got fired. Or we just don't know what happened to Paul Heyman. And then all of a sudden in the same night, he just shows up in the authority's office talking about option C. It's Rusev with Lana, of course, versus Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. Jack Swagger somehow has the fans cheering for him. Here you have a gimmick, We the People, that started off so racist, so offensive, so heelish. And now look at them. They're actually being cheered. I love it. I love that WWE kind of just went for it. And I'm looking forward to seeing this match, surprisingly. Even though I don't think Jack Swagger's going to win. If Rusev's going to lose, I don't think Swagger's going to be the first guy to do it. So, Rusev for the win there. WWE Divas Championship match, AJ versus Paige. Now, here's a match that I'm very much looking forward to, which might sound surprising because it's a Divas match, but actually, think about this. This is the third time these two have faced each other, but the first two matches have been under 2 minutes. So I think if they give these two 10 to 15 minutes to just really go at it and show what they can do, then this could be one of the best Divas matches that we've had in a long time, and I think these two deserve it. So as far as who I think is going to win, I'm going to say AJ, because yeah, the build-up for this has been kind of wonky, especially with Paige trying to show mutual respect. I think this is leading to a Paige heel turn. So I think Paige has to lose this match in order for that heel turn to really go full force. WWE Tag Team Championship 2 out of 3 Falls match. The Usos versus the Wyatts. Here's another match where, yeah, you could say these two have fought a lot, or these 4 have fought a lot, but I think 2 out of 3 falls, that's a good stipulation to give this match. And I honestly don't know who's going to win. At this point, I think the Wyatts kind of need to win if you want to keep them as a serious threat in contention in any way. So I guess I'm just going to go with the Wyatts, even though the Usos have been surprising me a lot with how they've been retaining their titles. Grudge match. This is a match I'm very much looking forward to. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Now, I saw on Raw tonight that Seth Rollins took a nasty fall outside the ring. It looked like he might have dislocated his knee or something. I pray he's not too injured for this match. I feel like guys have been dropping off like flies when it comes to injuries. I think they need to just cool it off, just not continuously use the same guys for so many different shows. Raw, main event, SmackDown, 2 house shows in the weekend, and it's just they're using the same guy so often that of course they're getting hurt so much. We just had Bad News Barrett had to vacate the title, which sucks. Daniel Bryan might need a second surgery. Fuck, right? Now, if this match does go according to plan, I say that Seth Rollins gets the win, but either way, I think these two will both come out of this match better because that's a show stealer. Speaking of potential show stealers, Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt, quite possibly my most anticipated match of the night. Chris Jericho returning for this feud is genius. It's perfect. I love that Jericho's first night back, the Wyatts attacked him. And I love this whole back and forth because Jericho's been giving some of the best promos ever. And the fact that Bray Wyatt attacks people without any real reason to it makes him even more creepy. And I just can't wait to see this match. I think it's a little obvious that Bray Wyatt's going to win, but it won't matter. This match is going to steal the show. And hopefully this even continues on into SummerSlam. I'd love it. That brings us to our main event. WWE World Heavyweight Championship Fatal 4-Way match. John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Kane versus Roman Reigns. Now, I would like Roman Reigns to win the title eventually. Not right now. And it's not even because I don't think he's ready. I kind of do think he's ready. The more I watch him, the more I'm like, wow, he's super over with the fans. He's so much better in the ring. He's getting better with his promos. He has the look. He has that badass persona. I think he can be champion a lot sooner than a lot of us think. But I don't see it happening in a random Fatal 4-Way match. I almost would have rather this have been John Cena versus Roman Reigns one-on-one. And whether it's Roman Reigns winning the title, or if you have Triple H screwing Roman Reigns out of this match to set up them at SummerSlam. That could still happen in this 4-way, but I think this 4-way just makes it more obvious that Cena's going to retain. So that's why it's like, I don't think this is going to be a bad match. It's going to be entertaining. I'm not jumping for joy over this main event. Anyways, guys, I still think it's going to be a pretty good show. In fact, this card itself is making me go, wow, I haven't seen a card like this that's not for a big pay-per-view like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, where it's like, wow, I'm really looking forward to this show. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below what are some of your predictions for this Sunday's Battleground. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!